Welcome back to the Leverager Center. If you have been searching to land your dream job, then this video is for you. By the end of this video, you would have learned how to search for jobs that are listed every day, every hour, every second. You'll be the first to know when those kind of jobs are out. By the end of this video, you also learn how to network in the Nigerian job market, because how can you get jobs if you don't network with people? Number two, and rather the third one, you will learn how to prepare for interviews and of course impress your potential employers. And number four, you will discover how to identify red flags when you are looking for jobs. But before we begin, welcome to the Leverager Center. Please subscribe, because what we'll do is basically bring to you first and how you can possible ways you can make money either online or offline. So if that's what interests you, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and without so much of your time, let's get started. Finding jobs in Nigeria can be very challenging, and it is even highly competitive and of course saturated, right? And many job seekers face numerous obstacles along the way. However, with the right strategies and a proactive mindset, you can increase your chances of securing that's your dream job. And this video is going to show you exactly how to do that. Now, to seal that your dream job, it is important to have an outstanding resume and cover letter that does match it, right? If you don't have, you probably have a resume and you have not been getting jobs. The problem might actually be because of this resume, or because of this your cover letter. But if you want me to teach you how to actually craft an outstanding resume and cover letter that does perfect magic, just go to the description of this video and type "PSAM, please teach me how to make or craft an outstanding resume that does magic." And of course, I'm going to give you that video in consecutive videos. Right now, come to Google, right? Depending on the job which you actually want to apply for. Let's say, for instance, you want to apply for a job in tech. Let's say you're a Python programmer, for example. You just need to come to Google and type programming jobs, or let's say Python programming jobs, right? Then it's enter, right? You would see this notifications here, right? You can see Python developer, you can see Python developer venture garden Nigeria, you can see Python developer intern, right? What you want to do when you are here is to click on this guy, right? Then you would be able to see other listings, right? This means that these jobs are actually just listed and they're actually hiring. If you pay attention to this guy, you will see they wrote full stack Django developer, and this was just listed about an hour 10 minutes ago, which is freshly new. So let's say I can click on this, right? And you can just read the job descriptions, read what the job is about, read the requirements and all that, right? In most cases, they would also identify or tell you how much this particular position is going to be paid, right? So this is one thing you can do. Let's check another one. Let's check, see if you should click this. This one is 26 days ago, which is quite a lot of time. But if you pay attention to this one, is about 4 days ago. So click on it, right? 4 days ago, so you can read about what the job is about and what you need, what your responsibility is, the qualifications, and this one even shows you the benefits, right? It shows you the benefits, and you can just read. What you just need to do, if you're okay or if you're okay with this job, you can just apply, and it's going to take you to sites where you can actually apply for this job. Let's say you don't want to do programming. Let's say you want to do something like video editing or content creation or social media manager. What you just need to do is come here, let's say social media manager, right? Then I just put job in the front, then hit enter. Then you can see I have a lot of jobs listed here already, right? You can see this one has 100 plus more jobs, which is a lot. Imagine applying for 100 of this job. At least one is going to definitely call you for an interview. I'll probably give you the job. Can you see how easy it is to get jobs, right? If you feel you are getting value with what I'm showing you now, please like this video so that more people out there seeking for jobs can actually see this video and actually learn from this. And of course, everybody can actually live a better life. It is very bad to hoard informations, right? So please like this video. Another tip I want to show you when you're doing this, what you want to do is you want to click on this guy that says new job alert. You want to turn it on. What is going to happen is Google is going to be sending you daily job alert to your email address. You can just click understood, right? This way you would not be able to miss out on future job listings, meaning whenever a job is listed, right, whenever a job is listed and they actually need people in that position, you will be one of the first person to know, right? And this gives you higher chances of actually applying on time and chances of you being called for an interview and actually being given that particular role in that job. I hope you learned something, right? Now when you finally get this job and you are being called for an interview, there are actually things you must have done before even going for that interview, which most people actually ignore or they don't pay attention to, which is very important, right? If you don't want to go to the interview and start shooting yourself in the leg. To go for an interview, you actually need to master the interview. And what are things you need to know? One, you need to research the company and the role you are going for in that company, right? You need to research the company, know when they started the company, just do some background research about that company and that particular role. Most people ignore this, which is very important, right? Next thing you want to do is you want to prepare answers to your question and you want to practice those responses, right? You want to practice them. Some people go to interview and forget their name, which is definitely something I can call on colos, right? It's very important you practice your responses, practice possible questions that might be asked, know those responses, and of course answer timely. The third one most people don't pay attention is that you actually need to dress responsibly and you need to arrive at the interview venue as early as possible. Talking about dressing, it is definitely important you dress responsibly, right? Because the way people see you is how they are going to address you. I personally like dressing to the best of my ability whenever I step out to a public place, right? And this has actually been or brought a lot of goodies to me. Like it's either people appreciate me in words or they appreciate me in kind, which I like a lot, right? So you should probably dress as in the best of your ability, dress responsibly, dress neat, and of course arrive at the venue early. There shouldn't be any excuse for you coming late to an interview if really you need to secure a job. Now bonus tips: when looking for jobs, you actually need to also take your own life seriously, right? You need to take your safety seriously, right? Because when you follow this process I just showed you in this video in seeking for jobs, you might actually be exposed to other fraudulent job listings, which you want to be very careful about. And this is how you can be you can identify or just be careful about fraudulent job listings. Number one, you just need to research on the company to make sure that they are actually legitimate company. They have a physical address, which a lot of people actually know that this company have been here for a long time, right? Not just people that just came in yesterday and they are looking for job openings today, right? There might be jobs like that though, but you want to go extra further to make sure that these guys are not just renting that place to actually use it for a short-term fraudulent activities, right? And that thing bonus tip you should know when looking for a job is you should be cautious of jobs that ask you to pay upfront before they can actually give you this job. In fact, this is the red flag that is very glaring to sight. Imagine looking for a job and someone is saying bring $1,000 from to give you this job, right? Just know that that kind of job is fraudulent, and you want to what? Take on your heels and run. When a company or a job is asking you to complete a task before you can actually be employed is something I personally don't buy into. Imagine going for a job, a marketing job, and they're asking me to go outside or sell a product of $50,000 before I can actually be able to get that job. I actually don't buy into that kind of job or job interviews, right? So you might want to consider that as a red flag too, if you like. With these bonus tips, I hope you'll be able to identify fraudulent job listings, and of course you can do more research by yourself to actually be able to know when a job listing is fraudulent and when it is not. Now remember, finding the right jobs takes time and effort. Be patient, persistent, and proactive in your job search. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, mentors who can provide guidance and encouragement along the way. Thanks for joining us on today's video. If this video gave you value, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and of course I'll really appreciate that by supporting this channel, right? Thanks for watching and happy job search. See you in the next one.